less than 1 month away from the next-gen consoles, and things are starting to get very competitive as we enter the final few weeks before the future of gaming is available to the rest of the world. The console war has been dominated by Sony ever since it began back in 2001. The PlayStation 2 beat out the Xbox, the PS3 destroyed the 360, and the PlayStation 4 made quick work of the Xbox One. But before assuming that the PS5 will be doing the same thing, I want you all to think about everything I am about to bring to light here. Welcome everyone to another episode of the Game Room. As always, I am Stephen Broski. I got my cat cup today, and I think it's time to rethink who you believe will win the console war. Before getting into everything, I want you all to know that I have been an Xbox fan going back to 2001. But I applaud and respect Sony as well. I enjoy the competition. Between the two, it's awesome, and I think it brings out the best of both companies. So, moving forward here. Both consoles released their official lineup, and can we all agree that both lineups are weak as hell? Yes, the games look fun, the games look interesting, the graphics look awesome, but both companies are lacking the same thing. There needs to be a major exclusive with the launch. How many viewers bought the Switch when it first came out? I'll bet most of you who got the Switch probably got Zelda Breath of the Wild as well. Zelda Breath of the Wild was the only reason the Nintendo Switch blew up. Microsoft is missing Halo, Sony is missing God of War, and at the moment, I don't think either console has an upper hand at launch titles right now, which you can argue can help both companies, or either company. And let's talk backwards compatibility. The new Xbox will be able to play just about every single Microsoft game dating back to 2001 with the original Xbox. That's a huge advantage over Sony, who will only go backwards compatible to PlayStation 4 games with, there's about 10 in there that it won't work. Moving on to console issues though. Since summer, there has been numerous reports of the PlayStation 5 running way too hot and overheating. And just this week, another report came out saying the same thing, and that the thing runs over 150 degrees. You could literally crack an egg and cook the thing on it. 2 weeks ago, Sony randomly released a video of them taking the thing apart to show the world what's inside. Do you really think that they did that to show everyone what's inside? The only reason they did that was to show the world their massive fan that they have inside of it, to basically stop this overheating news from spreading too far. Don't be fooled, we're all way smarter than that. Microsoft, on the other hand, I haven't heard of any console issues yet. It's still early, but so far, nothing. And also, let's not forget that the damn PlayStation 5 is the largest console ever being released. I don't think that will matter for some people, especially because a lot of people play on PC now, but, you know, there are people out there that is a turnoff. Also, I want to point out the number of game subscribers each company has. Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass has 18 million subscribers at $10 a month. I'll let you do the math. Sony's PlayStation Now has just about 2.4 million, and I'm rounding up. That's a difference of 15.6 million subscribers. And if you times that by $10 a month, that's a huge win for Microsoft. Let's move on to exclusives, and this argument between the two always ends with, okay, well, Sony has more exclusives. Yes, Sony does have the upper hand because their exclusive lineup is awesome. And I gotta say, I agree with that. Sony's exclusive lineup goes far beyond Microsoft's. Microsoft has some, but they just lack the amount. But Microsoft's recent purchase is the first right step in the basically to correct that issue. 2 weeks ago, Microsoft purchased ZeniMax Media, which owns a number of gaming studios, most notable is Bethesda. That purchase was massive, and before you know it, all of their games will be Xbox exclusives. Phil Spencer and the rest of the Xbox team, they don't want to admit that, but they're thinking it. But then Bethesda's massive lineup will soon be Xbox exclusives, and based on the amount of Bethesda lovers out there, this is going to be a huge swing. Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Starfield, and many more will soon be Xbox exclusives within the next 3 years. Oh, and let's not forget about the other Microsoft move that they had this past week. They partnered with GameStop. And GameStop's kind of on the, on the sidelines now, but they're starting to climb back in and basically turn the thing around. They are converting. They have about 6,000 stores that GameStop will be basically converting to a Microsoft store, which will obviously in the end help Xbox Series X. I'm going to make a very bold prediction here based on all of those facts. And by 2022, the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 will probably be just about neck and neck in sales. And by 2020, Xbox Series X will be on top. That's 3 years to give Microsoft enough time to move all the pieces of the puzzle in the right space and really take off. I haven't even mentioned xCloud. And I'm not even going to get into those details, but that's also another massive success that will take off. Please give me a reason to believe otherwise. Please do. Microsoft has been making all the right moves, both short-term, long-term, and even current. Sony, on the other hand, I mean, I can't think of one major move Sony has made over the past few months to basically try to get the upper hand long-term. Maybe their virtual reality headset will turn into something big for them. I don't know. I wouldn't put all my pieces into that, but who knows? They even pulled out of E3. They said that they were done doing E3 because they don't like what it's turned into. It's turned into a competition. They don't like the competition feel. This is a business. I hate to, being honest, what do you think a business is all about? You have competition. You have to beat your competitors. Gaming fans across the world, we love the competition. So you're going to pull out just because you don't want to? Okay. But there you have it, guys and girls. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Please let me know in the comments below. Other than that, everyone enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I will see you all next time.